This is Ice Cream Gecko, and in today's video we're going to take a look at the Nuii salted hazelnut and Tanzanian coffee ice cream. I bought this for €2.99 at my local Globus, and I've seen it on the shelves there quite a few times before. Now, this Nuii ice cream brand has gotten a bit more popular, or at least showed some more presence in the YouTube advertisements in front of videos and in mid-rolls, I think, as well. And I thought I saw this before, so why not take a look at that? This is part of the packaging on the back. Let's take a look at the nutrition table right here. Take a look at the ingredients list right there. We've got 199 grams in 270 milliliters, and we've got 3 ice cream sticks. I don't know what the correct description of that form factor is, but this is one of them. I'll put the other ones in the freezer and I'll be back with you in just a second. So I brought the box back to the desk, and let's take a look at this one right here. Packaging itself seems to be alright. This almost looks like something that you would, be able to buy as a single serving as well. Let's open up this thing and take a look at it. So, as of right now, this looks just like a darker Magnum, which is interesting. Not surprising, but interesting. Although the form itself, it looks more like a Magnum should, and it's not as tilted as many Magnums are, which is always a bit unfortunate with Magnum ice cream. So without further ado, let's slice this one apart. Oh no, I went way too close to the border of it, but this is it right here. It certainly has got a caramelly brown color to it, that ice cream. Almost looks like brown sugar when it comes to the color. That's interesting. See how this smells? Yeah, it just smells like regular darker chocolate for the most part. Let's see, take a look at the chocolate itself. Chocolate itself tastes just like regular darker chocolate. There isn't anything special when it comes to the flavor of it. Let's take a look at I'll take a taste test of one of these pieces right here. Yes, that particular piece of ice cream tastes very much of a mixture of Magnum ice cream and one of these coffee Mercies. Those little praline pieces. The coffee flavor from Merci, which is interesting. I really do enjoy them, so this is certainly pleasant for me. Now, let's see if we can take a look at the ice cream all by itself. Yeah. The ice cream all by itself doesn't really taste all that interesting. Without the chocolate, it is lacking a certain headiness, I would say, almost. There is not much sweetness in it. It does taste more like coffee, like actual coffee, than you might expect from a coffee ice cream like this right here. Now, as a first impression, this particular ice cream is certainly alright. The ice cream base itself tastes good. The chocolate on the outside is nothing special, it just tastes like darker regular chocolate. And those hazelnut pieces, yeah, they are just, tasting like hazelnut pieces. Nothing too special about it. I do not know if Tanzanian coffee is so much different than the usual coffee I drink, but so far so good. It definitely reminds me of the coffee-like Merci praline chocolates. Is it called praline? I don't know. There is one of them called praline. I'll finish off this particular piece right here, and I'll be back with you in just a second with the full verdict. The consumption process is now complete, and I'm ready to share my thoughts regarding this particular item. Now, the first impression of this ice cream was decent. The packaging looks alright. I do like giraffes, and the ice cream itself looked decent as well. It wasn't sitting on the stick at an angle or something like that. It didn't look like it was going to fall off, or the machine that makes these had an accident. Overall, quite decent when it comes to the first impression. Color-wise, everything looked alright as well. It came pretty close actually to what is displayed on the box right here. Color-wise, I think at least. Yeah, this one gave me a decent impression of what the ice cream is going to be, as I can say now. Consistency and texture-wise, I also have got nothing to complain. The ice cream was fine when it comes to the creaminess of it. Those little like coffee swirls in there were decent as well. The chocolate on the outside had just the simple consistency of darker chocolate, and those hazelnut pieces didn't really make for a surprise either. Overall, I've got to say, consistency and texture-wise, nothing to complain. Taste-wise, also very decently done overall, this particular product. The chocolate tasted fine, the hazelnut tasted fine, the base ice cream tasted fine, and so did that particular coffee swirl. Overall, I have to say that I was surprised in regards to the intensity of that coffee flavor. Quite often with these coffee themed products, they do taste somewhat like coffee, but usually just like an odd chemical substitute of actual coffee. This one right here came surprisingly close to my morning cup, and I find that rather interesting. I never had Tanzanian coffee, or at least not knowingly, so I do not really know if that makes a difference, but it certainly tasted nice. It wasn't too sweet either. That's also something. Sometimes, you know, when you want to counteract some bitterness, we tend to over-sweeten things. This one right here, it's really not the case. Overall, a very well-balanced coffee flavor, I have to say. That being said, if you do not really like coffee, then this is really not for you. This is, you know, for a coffee aficionado, certainly an ice cream to try out though. Theme realization-wise, I have to say that this overall has been a very decent ice cream. They gave us pretty much what we expected. Tanzanian coffee, yay or nay, I don't know, tastes like coffee. That's pretty much it in that regard, I think. And the salted hazelnuts, they weren't as salty as I expected, which is a good thing, because, you know, with salt as well as with sugar, you can quickly overdo it. There was a certain amount of salt in there, though I did taste that on a couple of bites. Luckily, it wasn't overwhelming. On a scale from 1 to 10, with all points added up, this particular ice cream therefore gets an 8.57. If you've got a question or a video suggestion, leave it in the comment section down below. And if you want to see more videos just like this one, please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope I'm going to see you soon. Until then, bye bye.